So I just had a client who left corporate America ask me a question around what does she do because she has all of these spiritual interests and her family is super scientific, super science-based doctors. And here she is having left corporate America, and she now is so excited to create her coaching business, and she has all of these interests in deep, profound, like spiritual studies, and she doesn't know what to do. And what I want to say to you is that whether you have a dream of becoming a coach, whether you have a dream of helping others using your voice, writing a book, creating some kind of art form, or traveling around the world, whatever your dream is, it is so important at the beginning to protect your dream, okay? Protect your dream. In the beginning, when we first have a new thing that is true to our soul that we've never shared with the world, we're just starting to allow it up. We're just starting to like pull our spiritual self out of the closet, or actually give ourselves permission to explore and be who we really are. It is like a flame. It's like having this flicker or this flame that is very vulnerable at first. At first, when you have a dream, I want you to think about this because many people don't realize that there are stages to creating anything you want. And in that first stage, the last thing in the world you want to do with a flame is just have it be in the throes of like the wind and storms. It would just go out immediately. The same thing with your dream. If you have a dream of being a spiritual coach, for example, or writing a book or something, and people around you don't think that you can make it, they don't believe in you, or they judge you for it, or they try to talk you out of it, that flame will go out immediately. I know in the beginning of my journey, when I wrote a couple of books recently, I published The Visible Empath. But early on, when I wrote The Diamond Process, there is absolutely no way I would have survived somebody saying to me, "You can't do that. Who do you think you are? You're worthless." I didn't have the confidence to believe I could write and publish a book then. I was so deep in my spiritual, in my dark night of the soul, really, that I didn't even share that I was making YouTube videos because I didn't want anyone to judge me. When you are at the beginning stages of your dream, you need to protect it. You need to be a disciple of your dream, be a devotee of your dream, which means that you at first protect that flame. It's funny, there are candles behind you right now, like on the other side of the camera, and they're making these like loud flickering noises. In the beginning, your dream is a flame. And that flame, over time, as you protect it, you put glass around it. And you start to feed your dream by studying, by taking a coach training, or by writing a book, hiring a writing coach or a coach, or being in a community that helps you lift off with your skills, and you're skilling up and you're growing and you're expanding. That flame starts to grow, and eventually it grows into a roaring fire. Once that dream of yours is at the stage of being a roaring fire, it doesn't matter who knows. Because let's say somebody judges you, it's like a twig getting thrown in the fire. It's just going to make the fire expand. But when your dream is at the beginning stages and it's just a flicker or it is a flame, one little twig extinguishes your dream. Do not take guidance or direction. If you're asking people who have never been to where you're going and you're asking, like, should I do this or how do I get there? They've never been to where you're going. So they don't even have a reference point other than to talk you out of it. Never take directions from someone who hasn't been to where you're going. Take directions or guidance, first of all, from your soul, from your own desire, from your own knowing. Trust yourself. May this be a sign that you've stumbled upon this video to trust yourself, that what is in you, what you are being called to, is there for a reason, that there is a joy inside of you that wants to be brought to the world. And it is by saying yes to your dream that that happens. It is natural to not believe in yourself given the world that we live in. And if you are surrounded by people who have no context for what your real interests are, it's not that they're bad people. It's just that they don't understand. It's not that they don't love you. It's that they just don't have a reference point for who you are and what you're about. But it's not about judging those people or fighting them. And it's certainly not about talking yourself out of going for what you're here to go for, helping the people you're here to help, being visible, sharing your valuable wisdom inside, for example. It's about learning how to put boundaries around your time. Put boundaries around your energy. Choose yourself. Put yourself first. I have other videos on this channel about that. And to remember the stage you're in, and do not tell people who are going to naysay, judge, or try to talk you out of what you want about your dream. Instead, find a community or a coach or people who will empower your. If you want to write a book, find a coach or find a writing partner to write and hold each other accountable. If you want to have a coaching business, have a coach, get certified as a coach, be in a membership. If you want to travel the world, map your course and talk to people who have been to the countries you want to go to. What you want is real. That desire inside of you is here because you're meant to expand. It's part of why we're here, to create what has been planted in our hearts, those soul-led desires to create. So I hope that this video helps you to trust yourself and your dream. If you have the desire to become a coach and you don't know where to start and you're a bit overwhelmed with it all, I have started a new series that starts on Tuesday. We actually just started on Thursday. You could check out that video, my most recent video. I'm going to give you every single thing I know about how to create a coaching business without losing yourself in burnout or a health diagnosis like I did in 2020. I had a lot of great success in my coaching business, but I burnt out. And I subsequently moved to Portugal. I figured out how to create an amazing life. I published another book. By the way, if you have visibility blocks, definitely go and get this book. This is a great starting point to clear your visibility fears so you can share what is in your heart with others, to share your powerful voice with others. But what I want to say is I am called to help as many empaths, big-hearted souls who want to grow a beautiful, prosperous coaching business from a place of health and calm and plenty of time to enjoy your life, to give you everything I know in this series, which I'm going to be doing all through December. So you can subscribe if you want to watch that and be part of that. I'm going to teach you everything, like how do you turn free content into paying clients? How do you actually create an opt-in gift? How do you create a valuable offer? What are the nuts and bolts, as well as the energetics to magnetizing your clients to you from a state of overflow and abundance, like an energy that is magnetic rather than hustle, crush it, all of that, right? Also, how to clear visibility blocks and how to clarify your voice, your story, who you're here to serve and to help. There's certain pillars that are essential, but there's a lot of noise out there and bright, shiny objects that can make creating a coaching business seem really hard when it is so easy. When I had the health diagnosis, I dropped my time into investing into my coaching business by 75% and got the same financial result. Take that in for a moment. That's when I had an epiphany that I was grinding and hustling because the culture taught me that that was success, but it was not success because it took my greatest wealth, it took my health, until fortunately I got it back after I got the lesson and learned how to move from a relaxed state that chooses me first, and I give from the overflow and serve from here. So what you want is possible for you. It's just make sure that you have the right support around you to help you get there, and definitely protect your dream. Not in a way that you have to hide or it's embarrassing or shameful. No, be proud of what you want and who you are. Just know who to share your dreams with and who not to right now. There will be a point where you can be all that you are, share what you are so aligned with and what's true for you. And it doesn't matter what people will say because you are rooted in your truth, and you have enough proof and confidence to stand firm even in the face of pushback. So I hope this video supports you. If you got something from this video, you can give it a thumbs up, ding, 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 ding. And if you want support with your energy, there's a beautiful workshop below to help you command your frequency. Yeah. And I will see you Tuesday for our Prosperous and Calm Coach series. I'm going to give it all. And I'm very, very excited to see as many empaths as possible go out there and flourish, helping others with your unique gifts. All right, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Mwah.